0-0 draw today. What do you make of the game?
Yeah, let's be fair to them. Bit of controversy at the end, but let's be fair to Irish. They probably shaded it in possession and territory. I would say chances very even. One of those games, both keepers brilliant. Yeah, it's not as if it was a dull 0-0. Both teams had opportunities. Both keepers were really good today.
What's it like having Ollie back in the squad?
Well, he's my lad, but it's his first game for a couple of years, but second game for a couple of years, but he's very different to the other keepers. Yeah, maybe he's not the best shot stopper, but he gets his angles right. He's good in the air, and as you can see from the match, he's very vocal. So he probably gives the defence a bit more confidence than normal. That's not saying the other lads didn't. Yeah, he's a bigger character. So,
do you think maybe the defence has been made a bit uncomfortable with all three goalkeepers this season?
No, I don't think so. I think Jake and Adam. No, well, partly because they've played with all three of them forever. It's not like it's three goalkeepers and they don't know any of them. They've always played with those three goalkeepers. Jake's been our number one for years. Good lads, and he's improving every year. Adam is under 18s, finished a couple of years ago, and he's sort of been playing a bit of Sunday men's football, so he's come in and done a great job as well. And it's just his back stiffing up, and it's probably been like a month. He's probably played a month longer than he should have, so he probably knows that, but he puts in his shift. So all the boys know their strengths and weaknesses. But yeah.
Obviously, coming to the business end of the season now. I think I asked you last week about player retention. How's it looking now?
Yeah, it's looking. To be honest, it weren't ever looking bad. It's looking different. It's could go into next season one of two ways. So I have a very good, very strong, very up for its side that could go all the way. But a lot of these boys, 22 now, 21, and they're looking, they want to play higher football. And I think they can do that here. I think they know they can do it here, but everybody in the squad needs to match everyone else's commitment, energy, and want to do it. And if that happens, no doubt. If it don't, then we might have to rebuild and start again. I say rebuild, just add a few players and maybe fight again. But definitely either way, we'll be competitive in the league next year.
Obviously, no Connor today, no Dan either. What do you prefer? How injuries looking?
Yeah, those two will come back in on Tuesday, but then we've obviously got Dan Rothwell today, bad knock. So Shaft, that was his last. So players come in and then players go back out. It is, so we give him a little bit of benefit of doubt. It's the end of the season. We're seeing the season out. Last game, a lot of changes in it, but let's finish strong. That's two good, just two positive results in the last two games. Two more big games at home now, under the lights, which everyone loves. Let's finish strong.
How's Romano looking at the moment?
Well, he could get out. Hopefully on Tuesday, get a run out. Hopefully it's a good run out. But I'll be brutally honest. Probably he'll tell you the same. Don't know until he tries.
Yeah. Well, who's your man of the match today?
Joe, what? Forget a back line, forget the keeper. Probably Beckett. Actually, proper shift from the young lads. In a 0-0 draw, you give it to centre forward, but he put in a real shift. And that's not me just giving it to Joe. If we were going to win the game, it would have been Beckett.
What's your expectation going into Tuesday against Padbury?
Depends what squad we get out, but to win. Played Padbury early in the season, got a good result against them, but they've picked up lovely since then. If you go on the last 10 games, they're much better than they were. I think they've just got used to how to play against division. So it depends which team both field. Who do they field and who do we field? So be a good game back at Stony. So we'll see how it goes.